Hi, welcome to Dual Credit U.S. History B, and we are talking about discussion for Lesson 14, the Pacific Theater. And this is a lesson that I put together about the Japanese internment, which is super interesting and I think has to do a lot with World War II. So, I have a series of article of things here that you would be interested in. One is the Japanese American incarceration timeline, and so this is kind of interesting. Um, and goes through really a lot of time here from the 1850s clear until 1988 and what was happening with Japanese incarceration. Okay, so so that's kind of an interesting thing. Document 2 is the Munson Report. In 1941, President Roosevelt ordered the State Department to investigate the loyalty of Japanese Americans. Special representatives of the State Department, Curtis B. Munson, carried out the investigation in October and November of 1941. The product of this investigation became known as the Munson Report. It was presented, this is just an excerpt from a 25-page report. Okay, so I want you to read through this and see what you can find out. Document C is called The Crisis, and it's an excerpt from an editorial published after the establishment of incarceration camps for Japanese Americans. It was founded in 1910. The Crisis is the official magazine of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, an organization dedicated to promoting civil rights. So there's that. Document D is the Korematsu Supreme Court ruling. In 1944, Fred Korematsu, a Japanese American convicted of evading incarceration, brought his case to the Supreme Court. In a controversial ruling, the court decided that national security outweighed his individual rights, upheld by the constitutionality of the Executive Order 9066, and this is the excerpt from the court's majority opinion written by Chief Justice Hugo Black. Okay, so it went to the Supreme Court, which I think is kind of interesting. And then document E says personal justice denied. In 1980, Congress established the Commission on Wartime Relocation and the Internment of Civilians to investigate the detention program and the constitutionality of Executive Order 9066. The Commission released its report, Personal Justice Denied, the report of the Commission and Internment of Civilians on February 24th, 1983. This is a passage from the report. Okay, so I don't have actual Executive Order 9066 there, but it's kind of interesting to look at all of these documents and see what you can see. So, I want you to tell me about the reasons for incarceration supported by these documents and the evidence to support these reasons, and why do you think that Japanese Americans were incarcerated during World War II? And I'm excited to see what you have to say about it because it's an interesting topic. Thanks so much. Bye.